Hi, I'm Colin Pink, and I'm front of house for The World of Hans Zimmer and Hans Zimmer Live. I've been involved with The World of Hans Zimmer since, 2014, which was the first show he did at Hammersmith in London. I got involved because I was doing the classical BRIT Awards at the Albert Hall. He was doing something there, and that kind of spurred the idea of doing his own live show. So as well as Hans, I'm sound supervisor for the BRIT Awards and the MTV VMA Awards. And what's brilliant about that position is I get to meet a lot of other teams. A lot of people were talking about SE mics. So looking into it and listening to what they were doing kind of prompted me to try and find out more. And what I quickly found is that the SE mics are very, very clean, and the important bit for more orchestral shows is they have a very, very good off-axis response, because whether you like it or not, when you're miking up an orchestra, you're going to have 80% spill into everything else. And it's great when you don't have to worry about weird EQs happening off-axis. And that kind of prompted me to start trying the SE mics, and they deliver. Here we are at Lewis's position, and Lewis is multi-perk. I'm using the RN17s as overheads primarily to get most of the content, and then I've got V kicks and V beats on the larger drums to get the low frequency information. What I love about the V beats and kicks is they're really good when you have a dynamic player. There's a lot of mics that can pick up drums really well when they're hit hard. If you've got dynamic players primarily doing percussion as opposed to drums, and they play gently, I'm getting a lot more detail and dynamics out of the V beats and kicks than I would expect. So here we are at Lucy's position. Starting at the top, we have the new T1. The transients on them are amazing. You just get a completely effortless natural top end, and you really don't have to work at controlling them. SE8 on the hi-hats. Toms are all V beats and kicks. I tend to use the V kicks on floor toms as opposed to just on a kick. You just get a really nice full round sound out of them. So moving on to Alexandra, our other percussionist. I've actually used the 4100s as overheads on this because I wanted a warmer, fuller sound than a fast transient sound, which I wanted for the drums, just to give it a different flavour. I've also got the RN1s, the Rupert Neve ribbons on timpani. Timpani, I always think, are incredibly hard to mic up because you kind of want to be a long way away from them to get their resonance, but you never can in a live environment because you just get a whole clatter of everything else. The RN1s, or ribbons in general, just manage to get the tone and the smoothness of the timps and still have the bite. Apart from percussion, I am also using the SE8s for a variety of woodwind instruments. Pedro is our multi-woodwind player who's amazing, and I think he uses about 20 odd different woodwind instruments on the show. The SE8s, they just are great on anything because they're very transparent, very clean and very fast, so they just pick up what you want.